Carbonation rigs are super easy to put together. It literally consists of a hose, ball lock cap, a regulator, and then obviously a CO2 canister. You do have to go to like a welding supply store or a brew supply store somewhere that's gonna give you food grade CO2. Using this instead of using like an icy whipper gives you a lot more control over what you're making bubbly. It gives you better bubbles. It costs about the same as a soda stream and it will last forever. So because you need to carbonate beverages that are clear, today we're going to be clarifying a whiskey sour and then force carbonating it. 3/4 of a cup lemon juice, 3/4 of a cup of simple syrup, and then 2 cups of whiskey. Give it a mix, make sure everything is well incorporated. To clarify, you're gonna have to use something with high fat, such as milk or coconut cream. But if you are vegan and you do not drink milk or any type of dairy, you can use a coconut cream. Since we did 3.5 cups worth of punch, it comes out to something like 0.872, so I'm just gonna round that up to 1 cup of milk. The other thing that you wanna do is make sure that your milk is near room temperature. If it's chilled, it's gonna inhibit the curdling process, which is not what we wanna do. And the other thing that you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you pour the cocktail into the milk and not the milk into the cocktail. You should see some curds forming, but the cocktail shouldn't break immediately. So what we're gonna do is allow this to sit for between 20 minutes and 2 hours and allow the substance to break. As you can see on the bottom here, the cocktail has broken the milk, meaning that it's separated out the curds. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it into this little rig that I have here. And you might see that the first few drops come out a little bit cloudy. That's completely fine. It'll start to clarify as it goes. And then you can take this little cloudy bit and you can just like run it through a filter again to get it nice and clear. Now, as you can see, this is what you want your punch to look like. It's a little bit yellow and it's running nice and clear. And now that we have our clarified cocktail, I've put it inside a bottle, and because clarification works with cold ingredients better, we're gonna put this in the fridge. As you can see, this is a very not full bottle. We made a lot more milk punch than this, but you need a lot of headspace for your gas. So you're gonna make sure that you pour just a little bit in here, basically 1/4 of the volume of the bottle. Before we do the soda cap, we're actually gonna crush the bottle down like so, and then we're gonna put the soda cap on. And we're gonna grab the soda rig, put our ball lock on like so, and then we're gonna release the gas. As you can see, we've carbonated this, but I like to have my bubbles like super, super, super fizzy. So what you can do is you can continually add gas, shake it while it's on the rig, pull it off, and then shake it a little more. And the more frothy it gets, the more bubbles you've added to it. Slowly let the air out once we're ready to pour. Pour our forced carbonated cocktail. And then garnish with a freeze-dried lemon wheel. It's perfect. A little sweet, a little tart, and very whiskey forward. Cheers.